Welcome back to Good Day and the 24-hour Big Green Chair sit-in. While there are the stories of those whose lives have been extended due to an organ transplant, we have to remember the heroes who made that donation possible. And today we have Dwayne and Lori Palmer. They are the parents of a donor hero. Good morning, folks. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks.
We were just chatting. You've been here just about every year.
Yeah, with the exception of COVID. Yeah, so yeah, this is an annual event that we get asked to participate in, and with no reluctance, we're here. So.
Well, we appreciate that. Your son, right, Tyler?
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Tyler.
It'll be 15 years this coming May. Tyler was involved in a tragic accident, and we had to make probably the toughest decision that any parent could ever make when he was in the hospital. There was no sign of, obviously Tyler resuscitating, so, we had to make that decision. But at the same moment, we were kind of offered the decision to, help others through organ donation, through Tyler.
Yeah.
It was a decision that, we made, and, without any reluctance, and Tyler lives on through organ donation.
Yeah.
He saved 7 lives.
7 lives.
7 lives through organ donation. Gave sight to 2.
Wow.
And he's touched many, many more through tissue.
Wow.
Through his, tissue harvest. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
And so he lives on. So that's the positive.
We know that this, as a parent, very hard decisions, obviously, and a tragedy for your family. But what does that mean to you, that he can live on and help other people?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a, I've said this before, it's a bittersweet feeling,
Yeah.
It's overwhelming sometimes, but then it's also gratifying knowing that, Tyler's there. He's living.
Yeah.
He lives with us every day here, but he's also, living through others.
And you think of his eyes too, to give sight.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yes.
That's so special.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you all, making that decision, and also being here to help inform other people too, because some people might be nervous, or they may not know or understand, but this Life Connection family has become a family for
Absolutely.
you all, and through all of this as well, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And it's such an easy decision to make. I mean, it's one check of the box. And I'm sure there's questions out there. People obviously question whether they're, if they have the ability to do it, if they're, well, you have the best folks in the building right here that can answer those questions for them. So, it means a lot. You can save a lot of lives.
Yeah,
So,
7, giving sight.
Yeah.
And yes, a young man, a young life here, but extending years for other people. It's so important. And as we wrap up this 24 hours, you all are really the one of the last folks to sit in the chair. But it is so important to raise that awareness and to make sure that this chair is full, because we know that people die waiting for those transplants. So we appreciate you all being here today, and
Thank you for having us.
making that decision, a very tough decision as parents, obviously, but we appreciate you getting the awareness out for us today. So thank you so much for being
Thanks.
here.
All right, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. And we're going to be right back. Thank you for making Thursday part of your morning with us. Steven's going to get back in the gym, going to work out a little bit when Good Day continues. Stay with us.